These people that have just landed mysteriously in your country, you don't know who they are. You don't even know their intentions. They are neighbors to Egypt. They are neighbors to Algeria and all the Islamic country. They passed all this country just to land in South Africa, and you are going to accept them in. I came across this video of the president of South Africa. Please watch.
Yesterday we had a plane of 160, we're carrying 160 Palestinians landing at OR Tambo. And these are people from Gaza who somehow mysteriously were put on a plane that passed by Nairobi and came here. And I got to hear about it from my Minister of Home Affairs, wanting to know what do we do now. And I said, we cannot turn them back. Even though they do not have the necessary documents and papers, these are people from a strife-torn, a war-torn country. And out of compassion, out of empathy, we must receive them.
Okay, Mr. President of South Africa, thank you for being generous. Thank you for being accommodating. But from what you have just said, that plane mysteriously landed in your shores with 160 something people from Gaza, and you are saying that you want to accept them into your country. Mr. President, please, sir. These people that have just landed mysteriously in your country, you don't know who they are. You don't even know their intentions. I want you to understand that these people, they don't just come to your country. They are neighbors to Egypt. They are neighbors to Algeria and all the Islamic country. They passed all this country just to land in South Africa, and you are going to accept them in. I want you to remember that these people that you have just accepted in, they don't assimilate well. They bring their culture along with them. Yes, they bring Sharia law along with them. And I will not be surprised if a few years down the line, South Africa becomes another Gaza. They don't assimilate well. And these are South Africans that chase other Africans out of their country, like Nigeria, Zimbabwe. They don't want to see any other African country, but you guys are accepting people from Gaza. This is very ridiculous. This Islam takeover of the whole world is becoming real. Look at America today. Look at America. They are trying to take over America. And the president of South Africa said, oh, we have to accept them in. These people don't assimilate. They don't eat pork. They're going to stop you from eating pork. They want to have 4 wives. Make sure the people you are letting into your country, make sure you vet them so much. Make sure you know who they are. Make sure you can verify who they are so that you don't bring in terrorists into your country and they start terrorizing your people. You know, they come into your country as helpless people seeking asylum. Then they start multiplying. Now they are law-abiding citizens. They're going to accept you. They're going to shine teeth and be like, they accept you. And then, because they're minority, then they start procreating. See, you know bedbug. Only one bedbug will enter your bed, like come into your house, just one. And the whole place will be filled with bedbugs. That's how I will classify these people. They start procreating. As Christians, we believe in one man, one wife, and not so many children, because you have to give birth to children that you can cater for, send and give an education. These people, they don't care about education for their kids. They teach them how to shoot gun instead of giving them books. Mr. President, I hope a few years down the line, we're not going to come back here and be crying wolf. You just let a bunch of people who don't assimilate well with other cultures, who don't accept Christianity, who will not succumb to your culture, who will impose their culture on you. You have just succeeded in bringing them into your country. And I pray so much for South Africa that this don't turn back and bite them in the ass. It is what it is.